You Can Heal family. Here we are again reading Deuteronomy chapter 15. Hope you're having a good morning and a great start to your day. So I just got home from the surgery. Thank you everybody for your prayers. Everything went well. Just a little, the anesthesia hasn't worn off, but all is well. So Bren is going to help me tonight. She's going to read a section.
Hi, You Can Heal family.
For us. So Deuteronomy 15, the titles are the law of debts, the law of slaves, and the law of the firstborn. So Brett and I are going to take turns here. So I'm going to start and then you're going to chime in. All right, here we go. At the end of every 7th year, you must cancel your debts. This is how it must be done. Creditors must cancel the loans they have made to their fellow Israelites. They must not demand payment for their neighbors or relatives, for the Lord's time of release has arrived. This release from debt, however, applies only to your fellow Israelites, not to the foreigners living among you. There should be no poor among you, for the Lord your God will greatly bless you in the land he is giving you as a special possession. Wow. I wish they had that law now where they'd forgive debt. You will receive this blessing if you carefully obey the commands of the Lord your God that I am giving you today. The Lord your God will bless you as he has promised. You will lend money to many nations, but will never need to borrow. See, and this is what I mean as believers, we have a high calling and a responsibility. So yes, You Can Heal family. I'm working on paying off my debt for sure. But if there are any poor people in your towns when you arrive in the land the Lord your God is giving you, do not be hardened or tight-fisted toward them. Instead, be generous and lend them whatever they need. Do not be mean-spirited and refuse someone a loan because of the year of release is close at hand. If you refuse to make the loan and the needy person cries out to the Lord, you will be considered guilty of sin. Give freely without begrudging it, and the Lord your God will bless you in everything you do. I'm thinking about family members here. If they ever ask for money, just give it to them. This is not a loan, because Thanksgiving dinner will taste different when you're looking at them and they owe. So just give gifts. Verse 13 says, there will always be some among you who are poor. That is why I'm commanding you to share your resources freely with the poor and with other Israelites in need. Ready, Ben?
When I heard that's what when I heard the word poor, it reminded me of, I forgot where it is in the Bible, but I heard it on Superbook, and it was like, you will always have the poor among me, but you won't have but you will always have me among me. And all the disciples were confused. They were like, what is he talking about? I don't know.
See, that Superbook is getting in your spirit. That's good, friend. Okay, go ahead.
If an Israelite man or woman voluntarily becomes your servant and serves you for 6 years, in the 7th year you must set that servant free. When you release a male servant, do not send him away empty-handed. Give him your generous farewell gift from your flock, your threshing floor and winepress. Share him some of the bounty with which the Lord your God has blessed you. Remember that you were slaves in the land of Egypt, and the Lord your God redeemed you. That's why I'm giving you command. But suppose your servant says, I will not leave you, because he loves you and our family, and he is well off with you. In that case, take an awl and push it through his earlobe into the door. After that, he will be your servant for life. You must do the same for your female servant. Do not consider hardship when you release your servants. Remember that for 6 years they have given you service worth double of wages of hired workers, and your Lord your God in all you do.
We'll do what? Another one.
The Lord God will bless you in all you do.
Okay, did you understand what it meant by the doorpost?
What's an all?
It means it's like an ear piercing, that they'll stand by the door and they'll stick something through the ear because it's showing the servant that they don't want to leave. They want to stay on, even though they had the choice after 6 years to leave. So that was like
I just
a symbol.
leave and be free. You get money for being a servant?
You leave and be free. No, but you hear how it said they stayed for 6 years,
I
but it was like
volunteer to be a slave if I'm not getting money.
they were double the wages. Well, that's what a slave is, Bren.
No.
You'd be free.
I wouldn't have anything to live off of.
Okay, you can have family. The video cut off, but we're going to keep going. It's just a little section with the law of the firstborn, and Bren wants to keep reading.
You must set aside from the Lord you must set aside for the Lord your God all firstborn males from your flocks and herds. Do not use the firstborn of your herds to work in your fields, and do not shear the firstborn of your flock. Instead, you and your family must eat these animals in presence of the Lord your God. Each year you must each year at the place he chooses. But if this firstborn animal has any defect, such as being lame or blind, or anything else is wrong with it, you must not sacrifice it to the Lord your God. Instead, use it for food with your family at home. Anyone may eat it, whether they're ceremonially clean or unclean, just as anyone may eat the gazelle or deer. But do not eat the blood. You must pour onto it. Pour it out on the ground like water.
All right. Very good. You're a good reader. Just take it slow down. That
was right up in the mic.
But why would you do that?
I don't know. It's fun.
Well, it's not fun to the person listening.
Warning: if you have earbuds whenever you watch this, you should put that in the front towards end. Warning: if you have
you just
earbuds
shouldn't have done it.
I think I should have. I think it was fun.
Oh my. Okay, she's 9 and she likes to goof around.
Sailors Matter. Okay, so on her YouTube, shout out to Sailors Matter and Jordan Matter. But so on their YouTube channel, like every now and then, Sailors in the mic should just go, "My Jack!" right into the mic. And once I had earbuds in, and the volume was like all the way up, and it was very loud, and it hurt my ear.
Okay, you can have family. I don't know what Bren's talking about. That's a lot going on. Sorry about that. Anyways, I was gonna say your kids see you reading, and I'm happy though that she wanted to read with me. She was concerned about me today. No, we're just doing 15. Okay. But you did great, and I'm glad that.
Next time you read, if it's not like late at night, can I read for you?
Yeah, you can help me, but you can't blurt into the microphone again.
Okay, it's time for dessert.
That wasn't fair.
No, it's dessert.
All right, You Can Heal family. We love you. Always remember that true healing begins with self-love. Why?
Because God is love and He lives on the inside of you. Bye, You Can Heal family. See you next time.